Okay, don't even look at those wires there. All we're doing is concentrating on our ground wires. I'm going to put that little crimper sleeve on there. And I'm going to slide that on. But you remember, before I slide that on, I'm going to kind of overlap these and fold them over a couple twists like that. And then I'm going to grab my pliers. I'm going to twist that just a couple turns just to make it tighter. That helps bond that together. We don't ever want to have those ground wires separating or anything. Okay, I'm going to put this crimper on here. I'm going to put that over the area that I twisted together, and I'm going to clamp that down. Do the best you can with clamping it. And I'm going to cut one of these off. I'm going to cut the shorter one off. I'm going to leave it about a 1/2 inch long or so from the crimper. Now I'm going to flip that up. I'm going to take my pliers and smash that down over the top of the crimped little sleeve, my crimper sleeve. Now I can grab that with the pliers, push that back into the back of the box, and my ground wire is ready at the bottom left of the box, and I've still got plenty sticking out. Now do you see why I held that back 7 or 8 inches from the wall from original? Because I had to do that, and then I had to push that back into the box and still have enough stuck out, plenty to hook up to my light switch. Now, is there another way to connect 2 ground wires together and leaving one out? Well, there is if you don't have any crimper sleeves. You forgot to get them at the store. You didn't even know about those. And you don't want to run back to the store. How else could you do it? Let's just make believe we got 2 wires coming out here. For better purposes, let's make believe these 2 white wires are the ground wires that were coming out of the wall, okay? And I just want one. Well, I can take another little piece of ground wire and bend it over like that, and I can put that on there and put a wire nut on there. Then I can fold that back into the wall, and I've got one coming out. So you could do that. Most of the time, electricians don't do that. They like to use the little sleeves, because that doesn't take up as much room in there. Because if you got 4 wires, 4 ground wires coming out, and you want to connect them all, you may have to put 2 or 3 of these copper sleeves in there before you can fit everything down here and just have one coming out. Okay, so that just doesn't take up as much room in the box. Plus, those little crimpers, you know, they don't cost as much as wire nuts either. And it's nice to just have them fit back in there without a wire nut. You don't have a chance of the wires coming off or anything like that. Plus, it just doesn't take up as much room. Okay? So there's your little classroom session on connecting ground wires.